How's it going, everyone? It is Reversal Trader King, where I catch precise bottoms and tops in the stock market. And I want to go over one of the best tickers that I see for like great midterm to even long-term growth. This is one of the tickers that honestly, if you have time to hold something, I would hold this thing and to get some really nice returns. And I'm going to show you guys my system, my chart, everything that is in there. Yes, the market has been absolutely terrible. If you're watching this video today, it is May 10th. The market's been terrible this week. I'll be straight up honest, and it has caused some of these stocks to go well below the ATR levels than we usually see, but still can make massive money though. So I want to show you guys the system before I get right into the technical side of how this system can win over 95% of your trades. Do keep in mind there's a premium Discord of only 20 cents a day or $6 a month. If you want to join, just click the link down below into the YouTube comments. And what you basically get is my exact entries and exits of how I was able to be a trader for over 6 years doing this system and be a trader. So let's get right into the video and we'll go over this. So this is COUR, Corsair Inc. It's an education company. If you look at the profile here on Webull, this is how you find out what it is. So they do education, and they provide learners and education institutions with education content. I really like the business model for sure, but it's not really that I trade it. I'm going to show you guys the weekly candle. This is one of the strongest candles for this system, and as you notice, it is touching the lower band, the green band. This means that in a more middle term, this should really go up. But then if you all look at the daily, I got in a little bit earlier than I probably should have. Right in here, I was really liking on this candle. It went down a little. I didn't really expect it to really go down this much. So my average right now is 920. It's going to update more and more because I'm going to accumulate more shares. But what we're seeing is the daily is under the lower band. The weekly is under the lower band. And you won't get this a lot. If it gets to this, you're like, man, this thing is just, it's just crazy. It's one of those like extreme oversold patterns that you will see. So in the system, the lower band is your ATR levels, and that's just like how much before a price usually reverts. It gives us a good, just a good thing to look at and see, right? The three bands in the middle are your EMAs. These are your most important because this is where price has to go back to. This is where price will correct to, and they have to hit all those EMA 5, 10, and 20, no matter what on any time frame. But keep in mind, on a weekly time frame, it will take longer to hit the EMA 20 compared to an EMA 5 because the EMA 5 is a shorter length. So as you can see on the EMA 5, right in here, we go away from it, and guess what happens? We hit it right in here, right? But this doesn't have to hit like right away. As you can see, usually on an EMA 5, since it's so low, it kind of just like magnets to the EMA 5. But when you see price like this have a distance, this is what I really want to like show you guys. This is insane, right? You have a distance right on here. Hold on, wrong thing. I want to use an actual arrow here. This is the distance of the black flow gap that it will come back to and fill that in. So if we're looking at the EMA 5, you're looking at a conservative $10.80 to retouch that EMA 5, and that's not even talking about the EMA 10 and the EMA 20, which is more room. But then we want to go to the daily. This is where your meat and potatoes are, where the precise action is going to go. I did not take the trade right at the EMA 5. I was a little impatient, I guess, but as you can see, it hit the EMA 5, and then I knew not to take it right here. It went down a little, so I took some shares down on here, and then I was accumulating right. But I'm very conservative because I know this is going to go up. And I know the market has just been terrible this week. Most of the stocks that you're watching has been down, and so then it's causing it to go below the ATR levels. I wanted to get a starter position in here because I really like the company and I really like the upside. And the reason why I'm so excited about this, because remember, stocks will hit your EMA 10 and 20, right? Look what happens if we zoom out way out. we have not touched the EMA 20 in a very, very long time. And you might ask, well, what is long? You know, I've done so many plays with this system. So if anybody knows this system in the back of their hand, it's going to be me. And I'm telling you, any stock that does not touch the EMA 20 on a daily time frame, which is this light blue line right in here. I'm going to put the arrow so everyone's seeing this light blue line. That is your EMA 20. If a stock don't touch that on a daily time frame in 2 months, that is really, pretty rare. But look at the time frame we are. The stock, all this, on this price candle, we're touching all the EMAs. And then when this candle goes down, we are no longer touching your EMA 20. That means we are developing time distance. And I'm going to show you right here is your first day of time distance. This is the journey to Middle Earth, right? This is where we're going away from our home time, but then we'll eventually come back to the EMA 20 to revisit our home. So do remember that. So this is our first day, second day, third day, fourth day, and fifth day. And not hitting the EMA 20. This is it can be very complicated because we use time distance on each thing. I look at EMA 10 for a nice time distance before I take a target. And then I want to make sure that we have, some room up at the EMA 10 to make a good profit, right? So the EMA 10 did hit it on this one. So if the EMA 10 hits it, it refreshes it. On this candle right here, you have your first day of time distance. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. That is 1 week and 4 days, right? So do keep that in mind. None of these candles down was a trade to the system. Unless you took this right in here, you could have made a decent gain from mid 11s all the way to a little bit over 12s, but you would have ticked the trade off the minute it hit the EMA 10, and obviously with earnings too. But I didn't take the trade right in there. I was just seeing this because, one, we are seeing, just the EMA 20 is unheard of. And I'm going to show you the distance. February 2nd, 2024, we hit the EMA 20. Now remember, this is freaking exciting. And I'm not trying to really hype everyone up, but you need to be freaking hyped and see the potential in this target here. May 10th, 2024. So we have 202 to 302 is 1 month. 302 to 402 is 2 months. 402 to 502 is 3 months. And 502 to 10, we're literally 3 months and a week of not touching the EMA 10 or EMA 20. What I think they do is I think they really will release a press release, something to just spike that thing up really fast. I think within 1 week, I give it max 2 weeks, we will be at this EMA 20. And even if it fluctuates, because as you can see, it will fluctuate as the price goes down and it takes time. Even if it fluctuates, I'd be happy with a $10 target. With my averages and my accumulations, I'd be totally fine and make massive money. But I think this company, as you can see here on the chart, it was in this area before at 990. Look what it did, pumped all the way to 20. Look at the pumps it does. 980 here, pumped all the way to 14, goes down here, 11 to 16. This thing can do some massive pumps, right? That's what I like about it. But this is the first time we're like, dang, look at this big sell-off. I mean, look at the weekly candle here. It's just been selling off rapidly. But this right here, you just cannot ignore, though. That is insane, and I am just... Honestly, it's insane because you're going to make a lot of money. And what I've noticed too here is you really do want to respect, because the weekly is going to take longer to hit the EMA 10 and 20. So we're not really basing on the weekly for the EMA 10 and 20. But what I did notice is the EMA 5. It's going to hit that EMA 5 in roughly, what I've noticed, 3 weeks to 1 month time frame. So, and this is not going to fluctuate as much either because the weeks don't go by as much, right? But like this one right here is your first week of not hitting it. So it could easily touch it the next week for sure. And that right there is at 1080. So every target is lining up just perfectly at the levels that my Discord members are buying this at. And I'm going to unload a whole lot heavier than I am now, because now it's at the extreme ATR levels. So what this system is, you buy near the lower band, But you don't just buy right away if it hits this lower band. You want to make sure there's some time distance on your EMA 10. You want to make sure that you're buying under that EMA 5 at least, which I did. But maybe I should have, in hindsight, I should have maybe waited till it hit this lower band. So I did get in a little earlier than I should, but still can make massive money. What really hyped me up was the weekly candle, as this is in the first time in the history of this stock has ever done is hit the bottom band on the weekly candle. This thing can really get moving as long as you have some patience. But even in the short time frame, you can make lots of money. So this is my analysis of COUR. This is a unique strategy on how to take swing trading to the next level and be confident. Because most people will probably be selling COUR right in here and they'll be like, man, this thing's never going down. Because they look at the past and they'll be like, oh, wow, it has been going down. And this would scare them. But I know we have to hit the EMA 20. I know that has to happen. The algos will do it. There's not a chart in history that you cannot show me, penny stocks, futures, forex, that will not hit that EMA 20. And like I said, extremely long is 2 months. This is one of the longest I've seen, but I assure you, in a week or 2 weeks time frame, it's going to hit that EMA 20 and you're going to make a lot of money. Because you are confident in the system and you did not let fear get to you. The market was just really crappy, so this week the ATRs went a little lower than they usually do. No big worry. That just means more money for yourself. So do keep that in mind. I want to release this video. This is one of the best short to mid-term stocks I see, even long-term actually. But there's no reason this can't get back up above $10. There's just no reason. So I really see this really getting up there really nice here, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to join the premium Discord, it is only 20 cents a day or $6 a month, and you get access to my system. If you want your charts to look like this, you can be like, oh, and you can backtest any stock and be like, wow, that freaking worked. Why would I buy it at this upper red band? Because the stock sold off, and you would have seen that. You would have seen why the stock sold off, because I customized these indicators to match extreme patterns that you see in the stock market. So if you guys want to join, I'll put the link down below into the YouTube comments and into the YouTube description. And when you click on that link, it takes you to this free chat landing page. What you want to do is head over to the subscriptions tab and hit premium chat. And when you hit premium chat, it will opt you to subscribe for only 20 cents a day or $6 a month. It is one of the cheapest, and I want to make sure anybody can dip their toes into the strategy and still be profitable. That's the reason why, and I appreciate you all coming and watching this video, and I really do want you to see you guys in here. And also in a bonus, just so I know this works and I'm super transparent, I'm also giving my exact entries and exits. I know that this system will make massive money, so I'm not ashamed to say, hey, I'm buying COUR at 9.16, as you can see in my alerts, and then you will even see my exit plan. So very transparent education videos. I have indicators, indicator video, how to trade options, lots of stuff that I'll put in there. So I hope you guys take the time to watch that. And if you guys like this video, give it a like, subscribe, comment, tell me what you think. It really means a lot to me, and trying to find stocks like this for you guys. This is one of the, if you're a subscriber in my video, you're probably like, wow, I want to get onto that. You're welcome. But as always, guys, join the Discord, because price moves and changes all the time. You want to know firsthand experience. Like, I've been in some trades that I got out because, I made a nice move very fast, and I can't make a YouTube video fast enough to let people know. Obviously, I can't say my exit plan, right? That's for the premium members that, they paid their 20 cents a day or $6 a month, so they get access to that, right? And that's just, just another thing I just want to say. If I make this video and let's say 3 months from now, it goes to $2, I'm already out of the trade when it spikes up and makes a correction to the mean. Because that's what this strategy is. It's reversion to the mean. It's going to correct. Every stock has to correct, and those are your EMAs that they will correct to. So hope to see you guys in the premium Discord, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace out.